Hello everybody, and recently I've had a lot of people asking me about my thumbnails and why they're so good, and I don't know why people think they're good. I just throw them together while my videos are uploading, but I think now I've had enough people ask me how I do them for me to actually make a video to show people. It's pretty simple. Anybody can do it, as long as you're willing to put a little bit of effort in, anything can look good. So I'm just going to demonstrate a quick example. If we go to my pictures, as you can see I have an awful lot of crap. Well, it's not crap, it's resources, but yeah. So I'm going to show you my thumbnails for this month. This is every thumbnail I've made. So this is for an upcoming video. I'll probably show you how I did this first, as this is probably the easiest to do. In terms of something as simple like a let's play, all you need is a nice background, preferably decent size. This is a 1920 pixel by 1080 pixel canvas, and I find it's easier for the best kind of quality. I don't try to write the titles, I usually just take like a picture. So in advance I've took this, it's something I found on Google Images. It's basically just a cutout of the image. For example, if I was looking for Terraria, select Terraria, and it'll show a lot of stuff made for Terraria. So what I do is I usually click the logo because that's all I need, and there we go. Third one in is the one I'm currently using, but you can use pretty much any of these. Now if you quickly right click it, and if you click view image and then right click save image as, you'll see it's PNG, which means there's a good chance all this white crap isn't here. So that's good. It shows here in the preview that you don't get any of the white background. So I'm going to take one that does have a colour background and I'll show you how I'll deal with it. Okay, let's say this one. It's got a white background. I'm just going to quickly save it and drag it in. So it's got its white background and you don't want that. Just ignore that it's really poor quality, but what I do is I'll use something called the magic wand tool. Now this is pretty much the easiest way to get rid of shit. So we'll rasterize the layer and there we go, all the shit's gone. Well, most of it. Now can you see that? That's a bit unsightly by a long shot. So I'm going to undo this, deselect, and I'm going to hold here and go on to something called the quick selection tool, and this makes everything so much easier because you pretty much just drag and it takes care of 99% of the work. Now if I press delete, pretty much most of the white is gone to the point where it's unnoticeable. Now if you do need to touch shit up, just zoom in a lot and then use the magic wand tool, and that'll pretty much deal with the last little bits. But in this instance, that's how I'd cut shit out. So the next thing is I'd do text. Now you can use any font you want, but yeah. Now it looks kind of nice, this font does. I enjoy it a lot. It's called Impact Regular if you want to check it out. But I go up to here, you'd probably see adjustments, but if you click on styles, you go down and you've got this drop down box full of lots of styles you can use. Text effects 1, and then I'll just click on this one, and because I did on the wrong layer that happened. But now if I click that happens. Now you're kind of going to get annoyed because it's red outline and there's nothing you can do to change that unless you go to blending options. So you right click, up to blending options. I don't know if I can make it bigger, no, but you get this whole lovely little menu. So what I do is I go down to stroke and whatever colour you want your outline to be. So I'll click on colour, or you can use a colour picker, which when you click colour you have the option of, and that's what I did. So I did that, clicked OK, and upped it to about 10 for the thickness of the line. And then I went down to colour overlay and pretty much the same thing but with the dirt. Yeah, that looks pretty nice, doesn't it? But we could do with level and embossing it just to give it a little 3D effect, and what I like to do is use a drop shadow. As you can see, you've got like a nice little shadowy bit coming out, making it look like it's floating above the image. This is easy to do. Right at the bottom you've got drop shadow, and you can do this with text, images, anything. So I put it on about size 9. I don't want it too far. That'll probably do it, and then if you need to, bump the opacity down and they'll look a little more faded, and that is pretty much how you make a thumbnail such as that. It's pretty simple, guys, and anybody can do it. It's just pretty much applying yourself, so don't get put down that you see other people with really good thumbnails, because with time and practice you could be that guy too. I'm not saying I'm great at thumbnails. In my opinion, my thumbnails are dodgy and not very good, but enough people's been asking about them, so I thought I'd do it. I don't know if this is helpful to anybody, but if it is, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment, and if you got any questions, just feel free to leave a comment and I'll get back to you guys. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, thumbs up, leave a nice comment, and most of all, share with your friends. Have a nice day, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.